Hey guys, welcome to Becca's Naptime Book Talk, where I'm going to be sharing my latest reads with you here on YouTube. So, today's book is Firebird by Juliette Cross. And let's take a moment. The cover is so beautiful. You can just see the shine. And then the edges are some of the most detailed edges I have ever seen. The sprayed edges are everything. So, what is Firebird about? Here's just a short summary. We have Julian, who is a Roman general, and he's also the nephew of the Emperor of Rome, who is a tyrant. Now, he has played the role of obedient conqueror very well and is loved by the emperor. Melina is a Syrian dancer who travels around with her family to make money by dancing for villages. This is the first time they meet, is in one of these villages. Unfortunately, a few years later, Melina's family is attacked at their own village, and Melina escapes. She seeks refuge with a Celtic tribe. Unfortunately, that tribe gets attacked as well. Now Melina finds herself captive and captured by the very thing she hates, a Roman dragon shifter. In a world where rules dictate their roles, one as conqueror and the other as captive, Julian and Melina will have to overcome the tyranny of an emperor and set about making their own rules. Overall, I give this a 4-star rating. I really enjoyed the new spin on the dragon shifter uh, type of book. The world that Juliette Cross built, while still feeling somewhat familiar because it takes place in ancient Rome, was engaging as a reader. I will say, because the book takes place in ancient Rome, there are some things that readers might have a hard time with. One of those things is that in this society, when the conquerors take over tribes or they capture people, those people are then sold into slavery. And that was how the Roman Empire was built. That was how the society ran. And this book is true to that. Um, it can be hard to read at times, especially because you want to be entertained by this type of book. And so starting off with your female main character being captive and, enslaved in this society, even though later on in the book you find out that Julian does not see her as his captive, he is seeing her as his equal, but to keep her safe, he has to kind of play this role. Um, it's not for everyone. Um, and I will say, when Melina brings up that she is owned by him and she doesn't have her freedom, Julian is like, tell me where you want to go. I will take you. I will let you. I'll leave Rome with you, and we will both be equally free. This helped me connect with the characters a little bit better. Um, and you start to see, as the book develops, the facade he is putting on for the emperor, and why he's putting on this facade. Um, Overall, I really do think that this was an enjoyable book. I think that she did really well combining the genre of fantasy and the genre of historical fiction and creating a new spin on a dragon shifter. Um, Again, don't think it's going to be for everyone, but that's like most books. Not everything's made for everybody. So, after reading this book, I have some book recommendations. Two of them I have the physical copy with me, and the other one I will put a snapshot of the cover when I talk about it. So the first book, it's actually a series that I would recommend to read if you enjoyed Firebird. is A Ruin of Roses, and this book is by K.F. Breen. It's about dragon shifters, and it's kind of a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I'm going to leave it at that. It is spicy. I would be just aware if you're not a spicy reader, that's okay. Probably not the book for you, but A Ruin of Roses is a great dragon shifter book. The next book I recommend, again, this is also spicy, is The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. Now, this is a little different because it's not a dragon shifter. He is an actual dragon, so it is a monster romance. So if that is not your thing, probably pass on this. However, if you're looking for a book that is more ancient Rome, less dragons, I would recommend the Roman Heir series by Jenna Bigelow, and I will put the picture of it, the first one here. I would highly recommend this. I've read the first one and I enjoyed it. It is very much similar to Firebird when it comes to the ancient Rome environment. Yeah, so the next book in the series for Firebird is Bloodsinger, which will be available on April 7th, 2026. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited about seeing where she takes this the series, and I'm really excited to see what the cover looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this Becca's Nap Time Book Talk, and I can't wait to see you next Thursday for another book talk. Bye, guys.